I am so confused. Baby, this last episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac had my brain in shambles. Honey, I was in tears almost. Why are we beefing about if we know each other or not? Wendy and Nneka are dragging this out. It has been 3 episodes, and I still do not understand what the problem is between these two. Okay? I do not get it. And I myself can say this is a Wendy Osefo stan account, but Wendy, for your case, it's looking a little suspicious and unclear. Nneka is providing some clarity, but not that much. Wendy seems to be deflecting out of, in my opinion, what is fear of getting pushed out of the show and getting replaced with Nneka. Because we all, as a collective in the fandom, okay, in the viewership, need to understand that the first couple of weeks and months where these women film and newbies arrive, it gets determined who and if and whether you are going to be a full-time housewife or a friend of. So what that means, it means, are you going to be getting a 6-figure check, or are you going to be getting a good 5-figure check? That's what it is, because friend ofs don't get paid as much. Yeah, this episode was a mess. Anyways, you guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another recap for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 5, A Pie in Austin. And let me just say, why is Potomac becoming a little bit like The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 15? It's giving confusion, it's giving boring, it's giving... We need a little shake-up in this cast, and it's giving thirst as well. Listen, I am not traditionally going to go scene by scene because the only thing that is going on this season so far is no one has a storyline except Robin, Mia, Nneka and Wendy, Ashley, Giselle, and Karen and Candace aren't really in the storyline ting. They are not really giving active stories. Karen is, approaching 60, looking fabulous as ever, stunting on every other housewife. Giselle has shown us her rent-a-boyfriend one time. I'm just kidding, Giselle. Candace is, approaching her musical career. Ashley has done her tits. Good job, Ashley. And I'm sorry, that was so mean. She's a single mother, obviously going through a lot. Filing, not filing for divorce, whatever. We do not understand that whole dynamic with her and Michael. And yeah, Nneka and Wendy have the beef that is carrying the season right now on its back. And Mia and Gordon are on the brink of the divorce. And Robin has did you see a storyline that she put on hold? We all thought this season the girls are going to give Robin hell for Juan. But it seems as if Robin is still getting a pass, okay? She is not being confronted. She's not being approached. She's not being called out. Nothing. We are right now only on Wendy and Nneka, the two dark-skinned girls. And I wonder if this show is ever going to leave its colorism allegations, because it seems as if the light-skinned women in this cast can get away with so much, and the chocolate-skinned girlies are being nailed to the cross right now. And why are we focusing on if Wendy and Nneka knew each other more in passing, and Wendy's sister and Nneka's cousin-in-law knew each other and were friends or not? Why aren't we on Ashley and asking her what's going on with her and Michael? Why aren't we on Giselle, asking her why she does not have a storyline? Why are we not on Robin, asking her why she's deflecting and being a dummy when it comes to Juan? So we start off the episode with Giselle, Ashley, and Mia meeting up at a store that is so tacky. They are buying something for their trip to Austin, Texas. Ashley has decided to host a trip to Austin in front of a construction in a mediocre hotel. Production, if you're listening and hearing and watching this video, we, the fans, are tired of these corny ass trips that you Potomac girlies go on. Let us see some luxury. We saw tins, some throwaway grills, pickles in a jar, hotels in front of a construction site. It is not giving. Please. You can sense and you can tell that this season is being produced by the same production that did Atlanta. Please don't mind me. I am right now enjoying a hookah in the comfort of my own home. So if you hear some heavier breathing, girl, it is me away from the microphone inhaling some cherry goodness, okay? Some ASMR realness. They are discussing Wendy and Nneka because they don't have anything else to talk about. Giselle immediately jumps to Nneka's side. Giselle is giving, you pre-planned this. Giselle and Ashley, it's giving, you sat down with Nneka or had a phone call or a FaceTime call, something. Because why are we putting the weights of credibility from your part immediately to Nneka just because you do not like Wendy? Seems very hypocritical to me. The scene where I lost it is when they were talking about Wendy, you know, Wendy's mom allegedly hexing people. And Giselle was like, well, I called Jamal because, you know, he's a pastor. And he said, Giselle, that is some demonic thing and it is very real. Stay away from that. Giselle, the only thing demonic in this circumstance is your ex-husband Jamal, okay? The pastor who couldn't keep his little pastor in his pants. It's atrocious. It's hypocritical. Giselle, either you patch things up with Candace, either you apologize, either you do something, or you need to get off of the show. This next season needs a major cast shakeup, or the girls need to be sat down, because it's episode 5, and I know I'm drifting off from the recap, but we have a clear divide in the group. It's Karen, Wendy, and Candace and Kiarna versus Ashley, Mia, Giselle, and Robin. These two groups of women do not see it for each other, especially Wendy, Candace, Robin, and Giselle. They seem to have the biggest problems out of it. I think Karen likes everybody, and Mia can get along with everybody too. She is definitely like a Karen with a little less finesse and a little less elegance. But Mia plays the game of, I want to get along with everybody, because also Mia needs the check. Now that whole thing with the relative of Gordon, or like the, I don't know who that was to Gordon, committing, the S word, sadly, rest in peace, over the money he stole from Mia and Gordon. Now that all has happened and they have even less, Mia definitely needs the Bravo check. But what I like about Mia this season is she's always been open, but she's laying it all out in the front. I like the therapist scene. I like that scene with, her and Gordon. She is, unlike, snow is falling down from my roof. That sounded so scary. But anyways, I like that she's being open, and they arrive in Austin, and see, I cannot even do I used to do half an hour recap on Potomac, but I cannot talk about more stuff than this. It's episode 5, and it's giving filler episode. It's giving, I don't know what it's giving. And the only other interesting thing that I have to say is Nneka and Wendy need to patch things up. They need both of their families to reconcile, because they need to be the show's saviors. They need to form an alliance, include Candace and Karen, and slowly make their way to the top. And the only other thing that happened is that Giselle and Candace got into it, because Giselle was like, for the safety of my kids and my family, I'm not going to talk about Candace. And Candace was like, girl, how can you spread lies and then play victim? Giselle, it's giving pathetic. It's giving weak. It's giving, what is going on? Girl, something is not right here, okay? And then at the end of this episode, we have Wendy and Nneka arguing about the same thing, if Lebe and Ivy are still friends or not. And where I died a little bit inside is when production had Wendy sippancy of her daughter 3 years ago, and Lebe actually was announced, and Wendy said that, that did not happen. I'm paraphrasing. And it does harp on Wendy's credibility a little bit, but I think Wendy is just being deflective because she's scared that her spot is going to be taken away. She's scared that the group will turn on her and production is going to side with Giselle and Robin because they seem to be the MVPs of the show and everybody listens. Y'all, that's pretty much it with this recap. You can't deny, after season 5, this show has started to gradually become a little bit more unbearable each season. I love Potomac. I always will love Potomac because it does hold a special place in my heart, but some calls need to be made for season 9. And Monique, if you're listening, that contract you turned down for season 6 of Potomac, you better sign on to the show in season 9, accept that good sum of money, make the show interesting. You will be patching things up with Candace. I know you guys are capable of it. Candace and Giselle aren't. They aren't. We need to call Monique. We need to call Katie. We need to hang on Kiarna. We need to do something to revive this. Because to be quite honest, Married to Medicine could be getting the first spot on the network when both shows come on. Because Married to Medicine is top tier. And Potomac right now is giving filler. It's giving cut to the season finale. But anyways, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's very all over the place, very quick. I don't have much more to say because I'm just simply not that interested in beef that is getting dragged through the mud all the way. Thanks so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think we need a shake up? Do you think Potomac is gonna get the boot? What is going on? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.